Michelle Sagono with an important update on a case we've been following. Remember this guy? Richard McNair is the slick-tongued killer who talked his way past an unsuspecting cop hours after police say he escaped from a federal prison in Louisiana.
No. I'm not no prison escapee.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
The U.S. Marshals took me along on their hunt, deep into the woods of the Louisiana backwaters. But there was no sign of McNair. Last week, the investigation seemed to take a promising turn. Cops say McNair's mother in Oklahoma received a letter from her son. The postmark was Corpus Christi, Texas. U.S. Marshals out of Brownsville immediately launched a search for the fugitive on the Texas Gulf Coast.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
U.S. Marshals, we're with the Marshal Service. We're looking to see if maybe you've seen this guy around at all. You have not?
I have not.
But now, marshals can't confirm McNair was ever actually in the area. They say it's possible that the escape artist gave the letter to someone else, who then mailed it for him in Texas. If so, it was a slick move. But we've discovered an even slicker move McNair made while he was still in prison. After he bolted from the federal pen, investigators found something absolutely unbelievable left behind in his cell. A copy of the official FBI report on his last escape back in 1992. Cops say the killer took advantage of the Freedom of Information Act to get it. Looking over the documents, it seems clear McNair was trying to fill in the blanks where the government blacked out sensitive information. Investigators say he was clearly trying to learn from the mistakes that got him caught last time. And that's going to make it even harder to track him down now. Marshals think McNair might try to change up his appearance. He could remove his goatee or grow out and dye his hair blonde. If you know where convicted killer Richard McNair is tonight, call our hotline at 1-800-CRIME-TV.
I know you figured out that McNair is dangerous and smart, but he's not the only escapee we're looking for tonight. Rick Siegel has a story of a dangerous sexual predator on the loose.
The home of Minnesota's most dangerous sexual predators has been on lockdown after the only escape in the history of the unit. And police say the mastermind behind the breakout was one of the worst, Michael Dale Benson. He's admitted to at least half a dozen brutal rapes, describing for psychologists the pleasure he gets from hurting women. Police say Benson recruited 3 other patients at the Minnesota Security Hospital for his escape.
This is Benson's actual room.
It took hacksaw blades to slowly saw through this steel and cement.
This glass is twice as thick as your windshield on your car. This is about 10.5 inches from here to here. The actual hole that was knocked in the security glass was maybe a little over 8 inches wide and maybe 20 inches in length.
When the hole was big enough, Michael Benson made sure he was the first one out, climbing down a makeshift rope of bed linens to land just outside the razor wire fence. Next out the window, Donald Hill. Only his escape didn't go quite as smoothly.
I can't imagine possibly getting through that tiny space in the window. How did you do it?
Just basically rubbed baby oil over myself. And just had the 2 remaining guys push me through. Just keep on pushing until I popped through. That's what happened.
How long did it take?
For at least 20 minutes.
If it took about 20 minutes for you to get through the window, where is Michael Benson?
Once we got out there and got in the woods, we were yelling for him, and he was nowhere to be found.
Police believe the escapees were supposed to rendezvous with a getaway car provided by Donald Hill's mother and sister. Benson got there first, but when the police showed up, responding to a call about a suspicious man, he ran off and the cops couldn't find him. Then Hill's mother ran into a big problem of her own.
An officer stops these 2 women. The driver of the car, he believes is intoxicated. He arrests her. That foiled the escape plan.
Within hours, Benson's 3 accomplices were back in custody, but Michael Dale Benson has disappeared.
In the big picture of this escape, really those 3 were almost dupes for what he intended to do and how he intended to get away and how he intended to hide.
Police know exactly what Benson intended because he laid it out in a letter to his father just 3 weeks before the escape. In it, Benson brags about how well his plan is going, saying, "It's pretty clever and I can't believe I did it sometimes." He then tells his father, "If I make an emergency phone call to you, I would need you to be in the parking lot of the bowling alley by 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Any later, and we're toast." Police don't think Benson's father served as a getaway driver, but they did arrest him earlier this week for allegedly helping his son escape. Among other things, police believe he sent his son hacksaw blades hidden in a pair of boots. We've got to help investigators track Michael Benson down tonight because they say it's not a question of if he'll attack another woman, it's a question of when. So listen carefully to these clues.
We're told that Michael Dale Benson is very intelligent. He enjoys playing the game of chess. He played it frequently while he was confined within the state hospital. We believe that he shaved his head and that he may also now be clean shaven.
Benson was last seen on Easter morning in a stolen green 97 Crown Vic with Minnesota license plate MXB801. A special alert tonight to Native American communities. Benson has friends and family on Indian reservations in Minnesota, but he could be anywhere. If you can help us find Michael Dale Benson, pick up the phone and call us now at 1-800-CRIME-TV.
I guess you could be looking at him that way. Is he still heading south?
Next,
There he is.
it's the moment of truth
Okay, this is the guy right here.
as the predator John Walsh most wants to hook arrives. Will he take the bait?